Okay, so today is Tuesday, August 13, and today I learned that you have to put in the work. You can't just do what everyone else does and hope that that gets you where not everyone goes. You have to put in the extra work. So, as an example, I want to make my high school softball team next year. Which is hard because, first of all, this year was my first year playing softball. Granted, I have been playing baseball for quite a while, but this year was my first year playing softball. I'm 15, I'm a sophomore this year. I'm pretty undersized, and I'm homeschooled. So all of those things combine to a not very easy experience for me to be able to play varsity baseball. So, I'm trying to make the team, right? So today I went to a game to just try to make connections and just try to figure out how what's the first step in getting there? How can I make things a little easier? Because we have been looking at training stuff and whatever. If I just went to that game and watched the game and then left, that would do no good for me. Yeah, I would see how good they are, but I already kind of knew how good they were. You have to put in the extra work. My dad, he was being a real one. He was going around or not going around, but asking people, asking former coaches that I had, do you know anything? How can I get into this? Asking those people, asking the best player on that team. Her coach was there, and he went and talked to him, and that really opened up a lot of opportunities for us, and it was very helpful. So you have to put in that extra bit of work. You can't just do the basic thing. If you want to be somewhere that not a lot of people are able to do, then you have to do things that not a lot of people do. And in that case, it was go to the game, watch it, make connections, talk to people, and try to figure out how I can improve. And I know this is true for college recruiting as well. You can't just play games and hope that you get seen. You have to put yourself out there. You have to email the coaches, and you have to make your recruitment video and play for teams and that kind of thing. You can't just do the basic thing. You have to do the extra stuff if you want to get there. You want to get to a spot where most people aren't at. Another example, if you apply this to studying, if you have bad grades and you want to get A's, you want to get all A's, you can't just do the homework and hope that you remember it. You have to do the extra work. You have to study. You have to do effective studying, do the extra work of learning how to study and actually apply that. You have to do what most people don't do if you want to get to a place where most people don't get. Whether that's in sports, whether that's in school, whether that's in maybe your strength training, you're working out, anything that you're involved in. If you want to get to a place where most people aren't at, you have to do the things that most people don't do. Right now, I really want to make the softball team, right? So I've been working out for a long time. I've been getting stronger, but I haven't been getting bigger. I've been getting stronger, but not bigger. And I've just, even though I know it's not true, I've had the hope in my mind that if I just work out a lot, then I'll get bigger. Even though that's not true. I have to have a good diet, and I have to get my calories in, and I have to do all this stuff, and I just haven't been doing that. My glasses keep falling down. Why does it always do that? Yeah. So yeah, apply this to anything that you want to be the best at, anything that you want to be really, really good at, which is a lot of things. Just remember that you have to do the things that most people don't do if you want to get to a place where most people don't get to. So yeah, that's your action point for today. Just remember that. And if you are in the same situation as me and you're trying to play sports at a high level, or you're trying to accomplish your body strength goals, or maybe even school, or maybe even just a hobby. I like drumming. If I wanted to be a professional drummer and drum at consistently drum with a band at gigs and stuff, like I have to do the things that most people don't do. I have to reach out, I have to communicate, and I have to find opportunities for myself. You have to find opportunities for yourself. So yeah, I guess that's the thing. If you want to get to a place where most people don't get, you have to do the things that most people don't do. And you do that by talking to people, networking, building connections, and branching out your personal, the amount of people you know and the people that you can, that can help you. And you have to make opportunities for yourself. You have to find the opportunities. If someone was like the best basketball player ever known to man, but you're in this tiny little city, tiny little high school, and nobody goes to that high school, then you're not going to get noticed. You have to build opportunities for yourself. You have to play for the right teams, get in front of the right people, make yourself known to the world in order for that person to like play at a higher level. So you have to make connections, like network, and make opportunities for yourself. And then also you just have to be good at the thing. I talked about this in another video, like the ultimate framework for just getting better at something. You have to be good at the thing. And I have that in another video, so you can check that out, because that is part of this system, this plan for being the best at what you do. So yeah, once again, to summarize, if you want to be the best at what you do, you have to do the things that most people don't do. If you want to get to a place where most people don't get, then you have to do the things that most people don't do. And the way you do that is by connecting, learning, like building your connection of people, knowing more people, and utilizing how they can help you. Number 2, you have to make opportunities for yourself. Reach out and make yourself known to the world and find those opportunities for yourself. Don't just hope that they come to you. You have to go to them. And then thirdly, you have to be good at the thing. You have to be constantly improving 1% better every day. And I believe that if I do these 3 things, like for my softball, or maybe for your grades, or for your strength goals, or whatever, I believe that if we apply this, then we can, worst case scenario, we'll be really good at the thing, and we'll do the thing at a mediocre level, but at least we're doing it. I'm getting all this knowledge just from sports, because I'm very interested in baseball and softball, and I want to play at a higher level, and that's where I'm getting this all from, but I'm realizing that it applies to more than just sports. So yeah, your action point for today is that I'm pretty sure you probably have a thing in mind right now that you want to be the best at, whether that's a sport, whether that's a hobby, whether that's a skill. Like, if you want to be the best at something, and I know you have something in mind right now, then just spend like 15 minutes a day doing those 3 things that I talked about. Spend 15 minutes every day, either like talking to people, networking, emailing people, calling people, or you can look for opportunities. Like if you want to play sports, look for teams, look for coaches, and you have to get better at the thing. So spend 15 minutes improving at that skill on your own. It only takes 15 minutes a day, honestly. It only takes 15 minutes a day, and that is 15 more minutes than the average person who doesn't get to the place where you want to be. So yeah, that is my spiel for today. I'm posting daily what I learned that day, so subscribe if you want to see more videos like this daily. Yeah. One last time, if you want to get to a place where most people don't get, then you have to do the things that most people don't do. That is your takeaway for today. So, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll link down the video below about how to improve and how to get better every day at this skill or thing that you're trying to learn or get better at. So I'll link that video down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.